Hi.
My mic may or may not be working. I'd have to search that.
Plugged in.
Well, I need to check the sound output.
Just do a test.
Sound output. Yeah, it's working.
It's working.
Okay.
Oh, you want to pause this, or we'll cut it out? I guess. Hi. If you don't already know who we are, you can get the fuck out of here.
Or get the picture, okay?
Get the picture, yeah. So, Time Skiffs has just dropped, like, barely any second ago, probably. Mm-hmm. And we are two self-proclaimed animal collective experts.
I've listened to one album twice.
Yeah, which is pretty much the same as two albums once.
Yeah.
Math-wise. Yeah, but it was the best album of them all.
No, so far it's my least favorite.
It's his least favorite, yeah. But, listen, I know Animal Collective. My friend, his favorite album is Dance Manatee. I haven't listened, but from what he says, I get a pretty good picture. And this is the definitive reaction. Like, this reaction is what's going to determine whether or not it's good. And what we give it a score at the end out of 9.5.
Okay, out of 9.5.
Out of 9.5, I said.
9.5. Is a hat worth 1 point?
We'll see. It depends on how good the album is, obviously.
Okay, so it's just out of 9.
Yeah, but we use stars.
We use stars. So
and each star is worth 2 points.
Can't be any weirder than blank out of 7.
Yeah. Somebody was talking to me and, like, talking about how good that was. It was so lame.
Yeah. And it's like, 7's a prime number. How do you even decide that?
Yeah. Unlike 5.
I'm like, well, 5 is half of 10. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if 5 stars out of 5 stars, this is going to be very important for the end. Out of 5 stars, you use half, which is basically makes it 10, but there's less options, so it's clearer.
The fun thing
it's
about
the worst angle for me.
The fun thing about well, there's a giant bright light in the background, so that's great.
Oh.
A fun thing about 9 is that it's got thirds, unlike 10 or 5.
That's true, but
say you want to say that an album is only a third good.
Yeah, remember that time that you put that mic out and went, oh.
Oh, that was the video. I still haven't edited yet.
You still haven't edited it, so you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But anyways, the point is, what we say about this is final.
Yeah.
What we say goes.
And objective.
And objective, obviously. And if you know me, you know me, and you know what I think. And before my opinions, I gave Feels a bad review, and that album didn't sell any copies. I don't think.
Except the one you bought, of course.
I bought it. I rented it.
They sent you a test version to listen to before the release.
They sent me a rough. They gave me rough approval, and I denied it, and the album didn't come out.
Yeah.
So
the unmastered version of Feels.
If I say that I don't like this album, it won't release.
Yeah.
This is recording. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll pull it, I'm sure.
First track, which...
His first track is called Dragon Slayer.
Oh.
I already know what it is because I know all the tracks.
3 minutes and 56 seconds.
This wasn't a single.
Oh, that's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Clocks.
That's it, I don't think. Start with monkey type beat.
Monkey?
Yeah, like Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
This is
we're setting up.
A Time Skiffs is one of the most wonderful albums of the decade, probably.
Probably. It's preemptive.
Yeah.
But hey, last time I said that about an album, it was Merriweather Post Pavilion, and that album sucked. So
yeah,
temper your expectations, dude.
Same goes for Strawberry Jam and Sunbeat Hurts.
Mm-hmm. And Strawberry Fields Forever.
Yeah.
Think of another album that has strawberry in it. Otherwise, no, it's broken. It's broken. The mic is not going to stretch, but that's fine.
Okay, well,
I wonder if
I'll put it under the covers.
it may or may not pick us up. Yeah, put it next to our feet.
I just imagine we record with the mic and then all the time it's just like...
It's just our feet tapping into it. Yeah, alright.
It's just...
So I'm gonna try to get into this real quick. I feel
Okay.
like I'm gonna have to move line.
You will have to move
I
line.
will have to move line,
Okay.
okay.
I'm kind of worried because like the history of them and this bed is
Yeah, well, we don't. Oh! That's fine.
just broke one piece
I
of
broke one slat.
Maybe just you can be on the bed.
Well, it's not gonna break more. It's about weight distribution. Alright.
Okay.
Oh, you tilted it a little bit. Now you're framed out.
Yeah. Well,
Alright, it's fine.
I don't have any. Well, Lion's got it the mic.
Yeah, we'll prop it up here.
We'll lean in when we need to.
Yeah. I think it's close enough.
Okay. Well, we'll just set the phone there. Put the phone right on top of the mic.
Put it right on top of the mic. Welcome to Sleepy Time with Time.
Yep. This
Sleepy
is
Time Skiffs.
Sleepy Time Skiffs.
I forgot my water bottle. You should actually get it because I don't want to get up and get back in.
Okay.
It's in the living room somewhere.
It's in somewhere.
I need my water to listen to Time Skiffs. Can I have a glass of water to listen to Time Skiffs?
It's kind of the thing about this bed is that it's not very convenient to get out because I put all this stuff on the wall.
Also, very weak to being sat on.
Well, that's your problem.
Mike's over here. I don't know if it's exactly there properly, but it's got a little stand.
All I'm gonna say is that if this adds too much more weight to the bed,
Not more than you. You haven't even got on it.
Well, after I get on it, I'm
There
gonna
we
give
go.
this to you.
Hey, we can prop it up. Alright, so it's fine, we'll deal with it.
Glug glug.
Welcome to Sleepy Time with Time Skiffs. I got my water. I'm ready. So I've heard, you should get under the covers first because you're gonna disturb it no matter what you do. So I heard many of my friends and family say that this album is a nighttime. Don't pull it too much; it'll move the ankle.
Okay.
I've heard
Yeah,
many
it's
of
gonna-
my I'll get it.
Okay.
I've heard many of my friends and family say that this album is a nighttime album. And in order to test that claim, we had to watch it in bed at midnight.
Watch the album.
Yeah. Well, the Spotify has a little preview thing.
Yeah, it's just the album cover, but animated in one part.
Yeah, well, the Prester John had, like, the music video.
Yeah.
Anyways. So, I feel like I'm talking to the laptop, but I'm actually just talking into here. I'm like, it's too far away, but we have...
You look there, you talk there.
Yeah, exactly. So the audio isn't going to be as bad as I think it will. It might still be. Well, okay. It's propped up, so it's not going to be any worse than your other videos. Anyways,
It's propped up in my other videos.
exactly.
Yeah.
So let's listen.
Okay, this first song is called
Dragon Slayer. I listened to about half of this before I got bored and gave up. But this is my first reaction.
Yeah. I already feel like
I said
it sounds like Wii music.
It does sound like that. I said straight up it's like a jungle type beat.
It's a monkey.
Yeah, but, the same thing.
Is singing it? I can't tell.
I think there's some vocals. The music should not be closer to it than us, so let's move this, back.
Okay.
The music being closer to the mic than us is not ideal.
Water. Mouth water.
Can you put it up here? We're gonna put it behind us so that you guys hear less of it.
I don't really think that's a good idea.
Why?
I'd rather see the phone screen.
You see a little bit.
I didn't know what charge I'm at.
Yeah,
77.
Alright.
Good chord.
So far,
Sounds pretty futuristic.
So far, it kind of sounds like. You know.
I wonder if the camera runs.
Change your mind, I change your mind. It's hard to get. Sounds kind of like Prester John. Same vocals. Oh no! I moved like too much. Okay. Really? Oh, they're going for it.
This is really not that much.
Okay, yeah, I know. I'm just saying, it's sort of going. It's going somewhere. I don't know. I like it. I like the rhythm.
This is where they go back in time. It's a concept album.
It is a concept album.
It is?
No.
This is the part where they go back in time.
Yeah.
Prester John is where they go to the Middle Ages and meet a Prester named John.
Yeah.
And those are the only two songs.
A Prester named John, like Prester the job title.
Yeah. You get panning on this because we put it behind us. Longer.
This looks cooler, like on the webcam.
Yeah, because it's delayed for a second, so it's like it's not you doing it.
No, it's just because the motion blur makes it look smoother than it is. This is what this song makes me feel. Hurting my wrists, like all my body parts.
Well, I picked up like this many books twice today, so you can't complain about yours. What?
It spurted into my face and then I hit it into my tooth. God damn. I like this part. Open up the free bird, that sea bird, that dragon.
Not really good at the lyrics game, are they?
Oh, it's not terrible.
Especially my
For
trash
Animal
can.
Collective, it's not terrible.
I don't even know where my trash can is right now, but it's not in my room.
You don't... Oh. I thought you said you don't know what a trash can is right now. Overall...
Is that it? What's the next song?
Car Keys, I think?
Turkeys. No, shit, no, sure.
It is Car Keys. Trust me.
Quicksilver.
Yeah, Quicksilver's next, guys.
Burn the Hill?
What did I say? Oh, you've seen it. For the sake of the... Ooh. See, you said that one sounded futuristic. This one... So here's the thing. When I think of this album...
80s.
Imagine this album. It's sort of like you're listening to this album. You know, Charlie and Chocolate Factory? You know the tunnel that they take him down, like the Nightmare Tunnel? This album feels like you're in that tunnel.
Would that be the remake? Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
No, the original.
The original is the one with the tunnel.
Oh, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate
Yeah,
Factory?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate.
It doesn't matter. But... Ooh. But it feels like you're going down... Well, maybe darker, but yeah, like that boat, the skiff, is going down the tunnel with all the colors, and then all the kids are like crying, and they want to leave.
Yeah, the kids are us.
Kids are us. Yeah, the kids are the listeners, and Willy Wonka is a guitar,
Willy Wonka is carpenter,
and Grandpa Joe, or like the creepy guy, is geologist.
Geologist. He's called geologist. Not.
He's called. Yeah, he's called geologist in it.
I thought he was called carpenter.
He's carpenter. Yeah, they call him that because he walks around with a piece of plywood all the time. Ooh,
This sounds cool.
this
This is my favorite since the first track.
Yeah, I agree. It's already starting to bore me though.
Well, I can't tell what's being said, so it's always gonna bore me.
Oh! Oh!
Ooh.
It's not that big of a deal. It just sort of got a little bit loud. It's decent. Oh! 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 We didn't test the audio at all, so it might just not work. But it's fine.
Glasses.
Oh, he's jangling his car keys. That's the sample.
Inside a bell.
Inside of a inside of a bell, yeah. Okay, that's what this sounds like. You're dangling your car keys inside of a bell.
Hey! Hey!
Is that what they're saying?
No, it sounded like kids chatting for a second.
Hooray!
I thought I'm 15 steps.
15 step, yep.
Five Nights at
Five Nights at Freddy's, 6 a.m. Yay!
Kind of long.
Yeah. A lot of them have really extended outros for some reason.
When he started jangling the keys, I thought the song was over.
Yeah,
and
that was like 4 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That was like an hour ago. He's still jangling the keys. I don't know why.
It's a loop, obvious.
Oh yeah, it's gonna loop back to the first song. Is the album over?
Well, the whole album's a loop. The last song is just the first song.
The last song is called "We Go Back," and every time I hear it, it makes me think of the wall where it loops. Where it's like, "Isn't this where we came in?" But I always think, "Isn't this where we go back?"
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I just always think about that.
I'll be back.
Wall is better than this album, by the way.
I'll Be Back's the last song on the Beatles album.
This is the wall right here.
What
the fuck?
It's breathing.
What is this?
Only I know.
I mean, it has to be Pressure John because I've heard it before.
Mm.
It is Pressure John.
It's
Right?
Pressure John.
Sorry,
6 minutes.
I heard it was so. Where they go.
Maybe there's
crunchy.
a different mix.
I thought it was like attaché or something. Just 'cause it's so crunchy.
Really breathing.
Oh, here it comes. I've heard the song before. He likes this one. You could tell because he looks like he's mixing stew. I can't move. If I move this leg, the mic will fall over.
Yeah.
This is where they go, a man who changed for the better, who learned how to cry.
Doesn't sound like they're saying that.
They're not singing it right now. They will say it.
Who's the song about? Who was it written for? Who's Prester John?
They wrote it for Prester John.
Who's the secret identity?
I think Prester John is A.B. Care.
Prester John in memory of.
Who was Harry Patch?
He was the last surviving veteran of World War I.
Harry Patch was the last surviving veteran of World War I. I said that. Now this song is actually good.
Unlike Car Keys.
Car Keys was fine. So far, Dragon Slayer is the worst. I foresee.
Sounds pretty edgy.
I foresee Dragon Slayer. You've already heard this. I foresee Dragon Slayer being like the Time Skiff song. Like it's the quintessential Time Skiff song. So it's like mid tier.
This kind of sounds like 80s but futuristic. The whole
Like
album.
the decade, the 80s?
Yeah.
Okay. Like music from the 80s?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the decade.
Or like the general vibe of the 80s.
Well, I wasn't alive then, so I wasn't catching it.
Yeah, I guess. So like Ambler?
Yeah. But like if it was weird.
So do you still like dance to songs you don't like? Or do you like the song? I mean, you do like the song. You said you like
Well,
the song.
I have to decide if I like it.
I like that part.
I don't remember the song. I only heard it once, and I had no idea what was going on when I listened to it.
A little tear, a little tear.
Little
Lady tear, yeah.
Lady Terror. That was cool. Kind of sounded like 5 Minute Craft's background music.
Sounds like free space background? What?
Is that the...
Crescent Air? Navy Tear background music? He's in it.
He's in the background.
Who is singing right now?
Panda Bear, Baby Terror, Columbus.
Columbus? Christopher? Ooh. Is this bass? I play bass, but I don't know how it sounds. Is this bass?
Well, I don't know. I just heard you
Or
talking
is that
about.
just a low? Where goes the main? Is that bass?
All I hear is.
Oh, I hear that. It's sort of in the back. The chorus goes. Breaking.
What I hear. Maybe it's because of the panning. My side's got that, and your side's got that.
All he hears is jingling. All I can hear is bow.
That's probably
you
bass.
can hear the vocals,
That sounds
though.
like a bass line.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. The vocals in this song are good. When I listened to this, I said best Animal Collective vocals ever.
Well, that's not a hard record to beat.
It's not exactly a hard record, no. Did they ever decide what they said? Downtown, down, or down now? There was a debate about it. My arms.
They say down now, definitely.
Okay. My arms are so white, like they look like they're made of cream. Yours kind of. This song goes on for way too long, I think. Yeah, it's still going.
Oh, that was the song. I thought that was our plumbing.
They do it. Oh, up top. Noisy pipes.
Untitled.
Oh yeah, this is the part. The hurdy-gurdy.
I don't know what a hurdy-gurdy sounds like.
This.
Sounds kind of like a Indian violin.
Okay. It's like the violin equivalent of like a sitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, the noises here, they're kind of creepy. Creepier than anything else.
Animal Collective is maybe creepy? I don't know.
Eh.
It's one of the
They're
other.
freaky! They're freaky! They freak you out!
Well, visiting friends is kind of freaky. I finally caught the vocals last time I listened to it. I was able to tell that when they were saying. They went like there was like noises like they like breathed into the mic from time to time. So
If I heard this while I was asleep, I would be scared.
Yeah, but I was like, both revolving doors is so creepy because I woke up to it once.
I could wake up to Kokomo and still be scared.
I could wake up to.
You can think of a song?
A schlubster. I'd be terrified.
A schlubster?
A schlubster, yeah. What song is this? It's still Prester John?
I think this is still Prester John.
I thought this was Atasha. Or, no. What are the other singles?
This would be Walker if it is not Prester John. It might be Walker now. Kind of sounds like they're playing the melody from Prester John, though. So it may or may not be Prester John stuff.
Well, I mean, Prester John was 6 minutes, so.
Yeah. And 2 minutes of that was the actual song.
Mm-hmm. Nope, that's better than Quicksilver. So.
Quicksilver had an actual song?
No. It was zero
So
minutes.
0 minutes, okay.
Yeah. It was only ending to more blues.
Oof.
This actually kind of reminds me of Quicksilver now.
This does feel Pink Floyd to me.
Yeah, seagull noises.
That's an instrument. Oh, okay, this is Walker.
That was a 2-minute intro to Walker.
So yeah, at one point it's transitioned. I don't know when. Oof. The legs are so stale. Yeah, I see it. That's why I'm being careful. I listened to this. I don't remember it at all.
This sounds pretty good.
This was the second single. So all the singles are like in the first half of the album, and they're all in a row, which makes you think like, did they think Dragon Slayer and Car Keys were like bad? Because they were the only ones that weren't released as singles.
Yeah, it's from the first half.
From the first half.
They're releasing 3 singles for a 9-song album.
Yeah, it was weird too. Strung With Everything released as a single like a week before the album dropped.
It's like 8 songs off of The Wall or singles.
What's 8 songs off the wall would be singles?
2 songs off of this album are singles. 8 songs.
On the wall. Yeah. Oh no. Ooh. This is kind of different. I was really bored with everything up until now. What the? I think they cut that wrong. Alright, you into this one?
This is probably my favorite so far.
He's into this one.
I like when they started doing the weird seagull noises stuff.
How many thumbs up would you give it?
Now it's time for the 5-minute outro.
How many thumbs up would you give it? Just one thumbs up. Is that 1.5?
That's 1.5. This is 1.
I am on a drug. It's called Martin Sheen. Yeah. I wish I was listening to Kokomo right now.
Yeah,
By Beach Boys?
By
Bermuda, Bahama, come on baby mama. Never heard that? You have heard it, Mom played it.
Mom played it would be so...
Yeah, because you hadn't listened to any Beach Boys song.
I heard I'd get around before that because you played it for me.
Yeah.
That was 2. Maybe they played a 3rd one.
Yeah, we played I Get Around, Wouldn't It Be Nice, and Kokomo.
I don't remember Kokomo being played.
You remember Wouldn't It Be Nice, though?
I don't remember it goes, but I remember that you played it. I remember how I Get Around goes, so it's much more nice. Yeah, I can't...
This is still boring, it's over. Oh. Well, it sounds like a musical.
How goes the bastard orphans?
Yeah. It's like a group number, and then like the spotlight goes on to one person, and he sings one line, and then the rest of they're all dancing around. Yeah. They're making the stew.
Creeping.
I really like this album. It'd be better if it had lyrics.
It built up to nothing.
No, it didn't. It built up this. It does. It's like built up and then cuts out and then boom. You know. I can't raise my arms because they look so Milky Way.
That's the same as mine.
No, I don't. Yours is noticeably darker. does definitely feel like more of a group effort than their other albums. I feel like I really hear a bunch of people singing. It might just be one person, I don't know. Is this Strong with Everything? I missed it. Oh, I thought this was still Walker.
Yeah. I when I started that I was like, this sounds different than Walker, but like those two combined for my favorite song on the album.
Yeah, that was not bad. I don't know what Sacker's on about. Sacker hates this song. Or that song. Not this song.
This
Where's
song. Hey, off my phone.
What?
Well, it's set up there. It's very.
What? This is Walker? What the fuck? That was Strong with Everything. That wasn't Walker. I was wrong.
Was that like 8 minutes? They did tons of stuff in that song.
Yeah, we thought that was 2 songs. That was just the one song and it was Strong with Everything. Okay.
I'll say Strong with Everything's my favorite so far.
I hear tinkling. I thought Walker was before Strong with Everything because that's how it released in single order. Kind of. This sounds like the Beach Boys on acid.
It's just kind of like the 80s on futuristic.
This is like if the 80s snorted rust. This is like the 80s with tetanus.
Okay.
You just look at me like, okay.
Didn't get a shot for that.
Dramatic. Yeah, move. Flip your ear, man.
You just realized that. Okay.
Does your sucker mark show up on camera?
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah. Dude, oneself. That's what I say whenever, like, there's like a jinx moment or like we're about to say something. I just say oneself. Oneself, dude.
One people.
Yeah, one people, one self. One love.
One world, one soul.
Yep. Peace sign.
Peace and love.
Just for you to know.
Did not catch that.
Appreciate the can of beats. He said, appreciate the can of bait. I think there's a xylophone in this song.
Oh, no surprises?
Every song they go, ugh. That's one of the instruments. She's like, definitely a xylophone, okay.
Jingling time. I have a glockenspiel. Oh.
Play it.
I'm not gonna go up and get my glockenspiel. But I'd love to. Anyways. I have no clue how to play my glockenspiel.
I remember this part. Yeah, because you...
By the time I started...
Because you don't listen to Animal Club, dude, that's why.
By the time I started learning piano, I've forgotten everything I learned from glockenspiel classes. So.
Glockenspiel classes.
It was like a music thing.
Yeah, they used to do that at our school.
It wasn't at my school, though. I signed up for it.
What?
It was
Why?
kinder music.
Oh, I remember that. I had to wait outside and play Sudoku for like 14 hours a day.
I remember the waiting room. Well, not really waiting room. It was sort of like benches.
Yeah, I had to sit out in the waiting room.
On the benches.
For the whole class.
The benches in the hallways.
What do you get on today's Wordle?
What the hell is Wordle?
What, you not play a Wordle? All the kids are playing a Wordle. It's like the new crossword. Oh, this is Cherokee.
Yeah.
So, fun fact, the very first Animal Collective album, real Animal Collective album... Ark.
Yeah.
Used to be entitled...
I'll let you do the honors.
No, I set you up for it. We'll say it one word at a time. You say the first word.
Here.
Comes.
I think it's just come.
No, it's... Here Come the Indian? That's not a real... It's Here Comes the Indian.
Yeah.
And then they named the song Cherokee, so... And people are mad about it. It's not actually... It's about a car.
Cherokee's about a car. Here Comes the...
The Cherokee?
The album.
The Pontiac Aztec?
I'll check the... This is literally 8 minutes.
It's 8 minutes long. This is the most boring album of all time.
No wonder it's 10 minutes longer than King of Limbs.
10 minutes longer than King of Limbs, which is the second most boring album of all time.
I like King of Limbs.
Actually,
better than Pop Honey.
Just so that was an exaggeration, the most boring album of all time is Feels by Animal Collective.
They have an album called Eels?
Feels. Like emotions?
Like emotions. I thought you were talking about eels.
Yeah, it's really boring. There's a song called Flesh Canoe.
Sounds extremely boring. I'm already disinterested.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm not really into this song.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of generic.
Not really into this one.
I hate this one already.
How many thumbs would you give this? Yeah.
This is 0.5.
1/2.
0.25.
0.
None.
I'm just giving it thumbs down.
Oh, both thumbs down.
2 thumbs down.
This is 1, but on each hand. This is 0, but on each hand, on both hands. So 0 times 1.
Dude, it was 0.
It was 0.
But you can give it this. Okay, here's what I give it: 1 thumb up and 1 thumb down.
This song is mid.
Yeah. Take a walk above my cheek. Like up to here.
Right here?
Right there? Right there? Where your sucker works? Language disappears. At least this actually has lyrics. I don't know what they are, but I feel like I could.
The other ones have lyrics, I just didn't know what they are.
In time, well, I know, I'm exact. Like, this is intelligible. Not right now.
Where I am.
But if I listened to it without talking over it the entire time, I could tell what they were.
In the hills of the weeds. In the hills of weed.
In the hills of weed.
I mean, isn't this album just Beach Boys on weed?
This Beach Boys on weed. The Beach Boys were on weed. This album is actually, yeah. The thing about this album is that they made it. They wrote this album in 2020 after their first time ever smoking weed.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's based on.
It's based off of...
It's not actually based on that. It's a funny joke. It's a funny goof.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
No, I'm already ready for the noise section.
They were.
And then, considering the song is 8 minutes.
They were right about this being a bedtime album. I feel tired already.
Well, Dance River is also a bedtime album.
That's true. He's sleeping in the album cover.
It is a background music, so why don't we just cut out this music and play Dance River?
Yeah, let's layer them on top of each other. It'll make it more interesting.
Yeah, because there'll be more going on.
There's already too much going on. It just goes. It's so loud. It's echoey. It feels echoey. That's why I feel like it's in a cavern.
Yeah, and since we have a big bed, it feels like a big sound. Well, I have a big bed.
Yeah, it's sort of reverberating through the headboard and into our brains.
Just everything just grew twice in size today.
Yeah.
Set my room.
It does feel like a set, you know? Like, just one bed that covers the entire room. There's no space anymore.
Yeah. How are you gonna film my videos with that flimsy desk and no
like,
way?
all your videos like this.
Just me laying in bed. What? Like I'm saying,
yeah, that's your gimmick.
That's what I was doing back in 2019.
It was what you were doing.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to all my menaces out there. That's what you call them.
Sure.
You better be watching.
I think I broke my ankle. I tried to move it while I was under the sheet. It's not actually broken. It's hot under there.
My leg is really stale right now.
My leg's just really sweaty. Cause
now you can see your feet.
Well, I'll just put them off.
Oh, don't.
Just this right here. It's building up. You're gonna stop it, and then they're gonna do a musical section.
That's true. That's the prediction.
No, it's just more new music. It sounds cool.
Wink.
Someone is
Tom Hanks! Someone is Tom Hanks! I think it's Tom Hanks as Tom Hanks. There it is, 19.
Tom Hanks is 19.
Tom Hanks is 19. Driving down.
I forgot the song was called Cherokee.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
It's not a car. It's about a car.
It's about a car. So is Ark.
Shocker.
Ark is actually about a boat. So.
Ark is about both.
Yeah. A boat and a car.
Here comes the Indian, but Indian is a car and a person, which seems even worse. You know, in middle school they did this. It's like Batman. I'm Batman. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Alright, never mind.
That was like some.
Look at the camera.
I've never
Cut you off. I wish someone would cut this song off. So that was the first 3 minutes, and now the rest of it is this.
Oh, loop. This is just a time loop.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Flesh canoe. Flesh Ark, more like it.
Flesh Ark?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you exclaimed Flesh Canoe. Like that kind. Now I understand. Ooh.
We're entering the dark era.
Yeah. We're entering the dark era. Yeah.
Okay. Is the next song it? Or are they going to bring out a reprise?
A reprise? That's not how it's pronounced.
Reprise.
Reprise! Reprise.
Reprise.
Reprise. What song is this? Is this still Cherokee? It better not be. If this is still Cherokee, I'm turning the album off now.
Okay. Okay, it's Passerby.
Passerby. You know, put it back
Don't
up.
Passerby, don't make
Passerby, don't make me blue. You know, this song was actually written after A.B. Terror ran into a guy off Reddit, like in real life. And he ran into this guy, and this guy got really nervous and told him that there was something in his teeth, and then he wrote this song about it. That's the story.
Their experiences are even weirder than the song. You made that up, right?
No, I didn't make that up.
Sure.
I didn't make, it's not true. I didn't make it up, though. That's what people think it's about. People thought it was about
Well, I've seen the people on Reddit.
that actually, that happened to a guy, and he thought that the song was written about it. So it really happened.
Sounds pretty good.
I feel like the lighting in the room has changed since we started.
It went into night mode.
Oh.
It's not a real thing.
Okay, I was so ready to accept that this overhead light went into night mode.
Yeah.
I'm touching that. That's what's changing the lighting. You're breaking a computer. This is what he looks like when he's singing. Probably it's like.
Well,
Look at me, I'm A.B. Terror. And then the drummer's like,
Carpenter.
Carpenter, yeah. Carpenter represent.
Yeah. Carpenter representation.
Who do you think is the best member of Animal Collective?
I can't tell them apart.
You can't tell them apart. It's Deacon.
What does Deacon even do?
He's not even on the album. He wasn't on him. He left.
What did any of them even do? They don't have any
Here's
guitars.
what Deacon does. This is his gimmick: is that he leaves the band for like
Extended
years.
periods of time.
Yeah, extended periods of time.
He was a passerby.
He was a passerby.
You recognize. Smile.
You're
That's the Beach Boys album. Almost.
a passerby.
How would the song be about somebody, a Redditor who got nervous and said there's something?
I don't know. Something in your smile. There's something in his teeth.
Yeah.
Did I say that part? The part about being something in his teeth? I forgot to mention the part where he did something in his teeth. A.B. Terror did. And the guy pointed it out, and then he left and wrote a song. Or A.B. Terror wrote a song, not the guy.
Oh, I thought the guy said that there was something in his teeth. No.
The guy said that there was something in A.B. Terror's teeth, and A.B. Terror presumably removed it and then left.
Oh, A.B. Terror left, not the nervous Redditor.
They both left, I guess.
They both separately passed away.
I didn't read the story. I read somebody summarizing the story.
Oh. Just a full, is there like a full, just like 5-page story on?
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
But it's on Reddit. I don't go on Reddit.
Neither do I.
The entire top of r/Animal Collective is just people talking about how Spirit is the best album, which it clearly isn't. Anybody who's actually listened to more than one Animal Collective album knows that Spirit is not the best. We go back.
That sounds weird.
I kind of like this. Is like Wii music. Can you put it up already?
Oh, there's one more left.
Yeah, Royal and Desire. This song makes me want to smile, but not in the human way. In the monkey way, where it means you're angry.
How did you...
You skipped this and you were like, how do you... Triple on the time all cheese. Turn back time! He called it.
I called it.
We go back in time in the Time Skiffs.
It's time.
Oh! To the 80s. Snort rust.
Sure. Listen to
the sound of people hoping?
Listen to the sound of people hoping.
Hoping, I think.
Hoping.
Which doesn't make a sound.
Listen.
Pretty girl. Oh.
What?
I don't know, man. What do you give that last song?
I didn't really pay much attention to it.
Give it 1. I go back. You said it.
I go back. I'll be back. The Beatles song that closes a hard day's night. It's based off of the Terminator.
Really?
The Terminator.
That's so right. I think that movie came out in the 80s, not the
80s?
40s.
Speaking of the 80s. Is this the last song or is this the outro? To the last song.
This is not the last. I feel like Royal Desire is like, don't look. I feel like Royal Desire is like 40 minutes long.
It's probably like 7 minutes, 50 seconds.
This is still, this has to be We Go Back still.
Imagine when the album ends, then you're just expecting Royal Desire to play.
Ooh.
Ooh!
I don't think they have really gone for it a single time in this album.
Yeah, and Radiohead would do that 5 times.
Radiohead does it, yeah. You listen to Radiohead album and they really go for it.
They do Dollars and Cents, they do 15 Step, they do
Yeah.
Body Snatchers.
Watch your feet.
Sure. How about They Don't?
Yes, that's the point. If you have too much of footage of your feet on camera, they add you to WikiFeet.
I don't think that's legally allowed.
Yeah, it is. It's on the internet, publicly available. This doesn't sound that bad. For an Animal Collective album.
Kind of reminded me of a song for a second, but then you spoke and I forgot.
Sorry, I'll let you concentrate during our live reaction. I wouldn't want to interrupt you with my speech. Oof.
I tried to clap in time with drums. Sounds like a Radiohead song. It sounds like a tourist.
No. I guess you're kind of right.
Now it doesn't. Is this geologist?
No, he doesn't sing. He can't speak.
Well, sometimes joke.
He's mute. He can't speak. That's why he wears the headlamp, so he can see. He's blind, also.
He's legally blind. He just needs really bright lights to be able to see.
Yeah. He's legally blind and he can't speak, and that's why he became a drummer.
Yeah, because it's the easiest
He became a drummer because his hearing is so damaged that it won't damage his ears more.
Would you say the triangle is the easiest instrument?
I've never seen somebody actually play the triangle, so...
Well, we should get one.
We must have one.
Near Common Household item.
What did you give the Sanctum Sanctorum during your review? What did you give it?
I don't think I graded it. I just started. It was 7 minutes long, but I would have thought longer.
What's the point of a review then?
I didn't put ranking in the title, so.
Oh, true.
That was one of the series I started, but I never made a part 2.
This song on a Time Skiffs tier list.
We're gonna put. This is gonna be on. Well, the bottom tier is worst, top tier is best, middle tier is middle.
Exactly.
This would probably be middle.
And then where do you put it on a Animal Collective tier list? So that's including every song on every album.
I've only heard some songs. They put this below some of the songs on there. Below Who Killed When a Rabbit.
Would you put it below Good Lovin' Outside?
No, that's gotta be 1 out of 10. Even for Animal Collective.
Good Lovin' Outside is 1 out of 10.
Yeah, that's his what.
That's our final score for this album. Scrumptious My Ass?
I think he said Scrumptious My Arse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's British.
Well, that would make sense because British has.
Do you want
good
to know
music.
Panda Bear's real name?
No.
You're close, but a little bit. It's Noah Lennox.
No Lennox.
His last name is Lennox. That's his real name.
Radiohead's son his name though.
Radiohead's son is named Noah. Really? That's awesome. He has his own band. It's weird that people care. Ooh.
It's called Smile. Something in the.
What? I thought the Smile was Radiohead and Ed from Radiohead.
No, it's Radiohead and Johnny from Radiohead.
Oh, okay.
And
where's Ed?
else.
And somebody else.
Ed was 5.
Ed's not in Smile?
No, he didn't smile hard enough.
Hi, Mr.
They didn't let him in after the auditions.
Mr. Head!
He was never called back.
This is my audition for the Smile. Don't stop!
Don't
Yeah. That was a horror short film.
This whole thing was a horror short leading up to that.
This entire video was a horror short film.
Yeah.
More like a horror feature length. We just reached 50 minutes.
Yeah. Well, you know what to say? 50 minutes is short if you're talking about 50 hours.
That's true. It's only a 60th.
And you know how long the average film is?
30 hours.
It's an hour and a half.
I'm really disappointed in me.
No, no, no. How long is this song?
It's like 40 minutes, dude. It's never gonna end. Just ended.
Well, this was 5 minutes long. It felt much longer.
It felt so much longer than 5 minutes.
It felt shorter than whatever. Give up or be strong was your live longer strong.
Live longer strong? Strong with everything?
Yeah, strong with everything.
Live longer strong, baby.
We'll be strong.
We will be strong.
That was 8 minutes, and I think that was 8 minutes. I didn't actually
That's
check.
the longest song of the album.
Yeah. Well, one of the songs was 8 minutes, so I assumed that one was too. Anyways, Cherokee was 8 minutes. That was the boring one. They shouldn't have made it 8
They're
minutes.
all boring ones.
Well, I liked
The album is over.
I'd give that a 6.5 out of 9 because I think I need to re-listen to an album, and there's a lot of songs on there that I didn't really care for too much.
What would you give it out of 10?
I like the sound of it. What did I give it out of 9?
I think you gave it a 6.4.
A 6 out of 10. I'd give it a 6.75.
Cool. That's better, I think. What would you give it out of 5?
Out of 5, I'd give that 3.3525. 3.75.
What would you give it out of 5 stars?
Out of 5 stars, I give it that.
The same amount.
Okay.
And it didn't change at all.
3.775. 2.575. 3.357. 3.375.
And what would you grade it?
What did I grade it? I think that's a D plus.
I was gonna say D plus too.
It's better than More. I give More a D plus as well.
I don't know about that. More is pretty good.
More
was number 1 on my top.
More had Quicksilver, which was shorter.
Which is based, but
it's
also
shorter than Cherokee.
Which makes it better.
Yeah. Even though there was.
And More had Green is the Color and like Symboline.
Those are both better than
any of the songs on this album.
At least the first song. I think the worst song was the first song. The worst song's the first song.
I guess. Yeah, it's just really sort of aggressively generic.
Yeah, I think my second least favorite was whatever what was Cherokee? Yeah. That was my second least favorite.
Cherokee was really boring.
Yeah.
I like the part where they go, Cherokee, I'm Tom Hanks.
I think my favorite was Strong with Everything. And Prester John was cool, and I don't remember
Prester John was cool.
Car Keys has the jangling and the stuff.
I still think...
I liked Car Keys, but it went on at like 1 minute too long.
That's true. I think Prester John is actually still my favorite. Like, I should have just not listened to this. I listened to Prester John. I skipped all the rest of the singles. I could have just not listened to his album. What was your favorite?
Strong with Everything.
That's also good.
That's when they stopped and they started and then they did the Hamilton segment.
Like, yeah, the Hamilton segment. I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it.
And they also had the weird sounds at the beginning, which I liked. That was that was one song, and I was like, they did so much.
Prester John also. Oh yeah, Strong with Everything had the Quicksilver part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prester John also had some weird sounds, and they stuck in my head. Apparently, when I heard it, I was like, "What the hell?" You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty good. Everything else sucked. I like the part where We Go Back was actually about time travel, so we predicted it.
They should have made it the last track.
Yeah, it feels like the last track.
Well, they should have made it the penultimate track and then made the last track Dragon Slayer.
It is the penultimate track.
They should have just replaced whatever the last song was with Dragon Slayer.
whatever the last song was. People really like that song.
Loyal and Luxurious? What was it called? Royal
and Luxurious. Loyal and Luxurious, yeah. It's called Royal and Desire.
Royal and Desire.
I always pronounce it Royal and Desiree because I think it's like French.
Royal people have a luxurious life.
Why would they desire anything?
Yeah, I don't see. They hear the people hoping, I think.
Loyal and Luxurious. I think it's a better name.
Yeah.
I still think Prester John is the best song. I can't believe this. I came away... my opinions on the album haven't changed since before I listened to it.
That's impressive.
That is impressive. Thank you.
They're good at making you predict.
I am.
They lived up to expectations.
I lived up to expectations, or they lived up?
They lived up to the expectations that Prester John was track.
Yeah. Yeah, I never graded. Oh, I didn't. What would you give it out of thumbs?
Well, what's the max?
How many thumbs do you have?
That's hard. That's a hard question to answer. 2?
Yeah. You give it 2 thumbs?
No.
You have 2 thumbs.
I have 2 thumbs.
So that's the max.
That's the max. What's the minimum?
2 thumbs down.
Okay.
1 thumb?
1 thumb.
That's not terrible. I give it 1 thumb up and 1 thumb down.
Either or.
So you can decide. Not either or, both of them.
Choose your pick.
You don't get to choose. You take both. There's no choosing involved.
Hey.
I give it 1 thumb up and 1 thumb down. I
You-
have 2 thumbs.
you
I
will
give
be
it 2
ever-
thumbs up. I give 2 thumbs down. And I
You whoever is watching this video, you get to choose what their
you do
opinion
not
on
get to choose.
on the album is. On 9 tracks.
Online tracks, you know.
Put your answers in the comments
You can
below.
decide what my opinion on a Walker was, but you don't get the rest of them. I decided what my opinion on the other ones were.
What was Walker again? Oh, that was the 3rd single.
I don't.
The second
It was the second
single,
single.
3rd single on the album.
Yes, exactly. There's I hope. Well, that can't possibly be audible.
I mean, our mic is like 5 feet away.
I hope it's Yeah, I hope it's audible because if it's, I really hope that this mic picked up any of the things that we're saying, and hopefully not too much of the music. But yeah, I mean overall, how would you rank that in comparison to the albums you've listened to?
I'd put that maybe. Well, it's a first listen, so I'd have to put it under Sung Tonks because I've given Sung Tonks twice listens.
Yeah, you've listened to it twice. So the ranking is just how many times you've listened to it.
And no, it's just all my opinions have changed, and right now I was kind of bored, so I gave it a 6.7.
You weren't bored by Sung Tonks?
No, I was weirded out, and I gave it a 7
Yeah,
on my
so-
second listen.
You gave it a 7 out of 10?
Out of 10, not out of 9.
That's pretty good.
And so 6.75 is worse than a 7.
That's true. And a D+. What do you give it in grades?
In grades, I give
Sung Tongs.
Sung Tongs a C.
A
C minus maybe.
C minus. That's better than I thought. You're a real grader, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a little difference. Since for me, a 7 out of 10 is better than a C.
I made a tier list. I made a tier list template for Beatles songs. Took a while, and you can't even
Self
read.
promotion, yeah. That's what we're.
Nobody's checking out my tier list templates. I go on there every day. It's like, who's made a new template?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's used any of them except me.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad. So I'd like you to go visit out every Beatles songs, new and updated.
And on my end, go check out my daily Wordle for today.
What is Wordle?
The word was ultimate. Or, no, that's way too long. It's 5 letters. The word was ultra. I got it in 4.
Ultra Ultimate.
It was a real, I'll show you it later, but go check out my Wordle. It's like you can share the emojis.
Yeah, this is the emoji on screen right now.
Oh, yeah. I'll send it to you. I have it saved somewhere. But it's probably not gonna be okay. I'm an Animal Collective expert, not a Wordle expert. Anyways, the point is, being that I lost it. No. Overall, we would give Prester John a D+ ish. 6 out of 10.
6 point.
What did you rate it in thumbs? We had a whole discussion
I
about
give
it.
it
You
one thumb.
You 1 thumb, which is sort of like a 5 out of 10. A little bit more than that. 1 thumb is like, yeah, it's okay. And yeah, overall, Prester John didn't fail to disappoint. That's what I would say about it.
Well, it never fails to disappoint.
Yeah.
I think Strong With Everything was a good It was a better. Anyways, if you liked this video, please.
What was the worst song?
I said Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayer or Cherokee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yours?
If you like my least favorite song, I mean, I guess I could.
Hey guys,
I would say
if you like this video,
if you like this video,
please.
YouTube analytics tells me that only 100% of people who watch my videos are subscribed. So if you could unsubscribe to bump those numbers up, that'd be great. If you watch this video, can you give it a 2 thumbs up out of 10?
Out of 10.
Out of 10.
And feel free to give it a
rate
thumbs
5
down
stars.
because I can't tell.
Add this video to a playlist called My Favorite Videos, but don't add anything else.
Favorite it if you can find that option.
Favorite it.
Yeah.
Scrabble it on last.fm.
Scrabble it.
Email it to your boss.
Yeah.
Email it. Oh, send this video on Instagram to
Give it to your
Aviator.
pharmacist.
Actually, DM Aviator with this video on Instagram. He blocked me. I told him he didn't block me. I don't have Instagram.
And give it to your pharmacist and he'll diagnose you.
They do that. They diagnose people.
Diagnose it.
Yeah.
If you give them a signed doctor's note. If you don't want to go into the pharmacist with a note saying you have a disease, but it's not signed.
Yeah.
This is just a lesson.
If you go into a pharmacist and give them this video and a Grail copy of Time Skiffs, they will go into the back and give you a small Altoids case with 3 blunts of weed.
They'll give you a lobotomy. I'll give you a lobotomy.
Yeah, they'll go to the back and give you a lobotomy.
Well, anyways, that is it. I have to walk over here first, so you can actually say whatever. That's not words.
Well, I don't care. Turn it off.